As for the delay for our Meditation Monday today, I could not go live for some reason. So even though I did seem to have internet access, so hopefully this will work. I'm going to, my setup is not quite what it should be, but hopefully this will be fine. And hi, Arif. So glad to have you with us. All right. So everyone can see the beautiful California sky, blue with slight clouds. So glad to be with you all again today. And today we're actually going to be talking a little bit about the ego. So the ego, as Freud discussed it and kind of labeled it, the ego is, I think of it as the part of ourselves that in a positive way gives us self-identity, right? So we need an ego. We need the ego to kind of hold ourselves up throughout the day and to have a sense of ourselves in relation to others. So while it really does serve a purpose, it also can distract us from our true selves and our true nature. The ego tends to define itself by our experience of other people, our relation to other people. So the ego, the voice of the ego, you might find as who am I in relation to others, essentially. How do people perceive me based on the way I look or the way I sound or my nationality, even my personality of you. But this is a one layer really of ourselves. And of course it is not who we truly are. What happens is that if we end up living our lives from an egoic standpoint where we're continually figuring out who we are based on how others perceive us, then it often causes a lot of self-doubt. We get into a comparison mode, and the comparison-isms are really self-detrimental in so many ways. I'm sure that needs no explanation. So in our meditation today, I'd like to give you a sense of really relaxing and kind of moving out of some of this egoic understanding that we have used to create a sense of who we are, and really relax and kind of let that move aside to get in touch with our true nature, really that part that is true wisdom, that's based in love, that's based in care, and wants to understand, is curious, creative. So people have different words for it. If you're comfortable with the G word, God, I personally am comfortable using that word, but if you connect more to universal presence, even spirit, but that divine nature that is us and that is communally shared in mankind, humankind, and is truly at the core of who we are. So I'm hoping that in this meditation you really open to an experience of feeling yourself. And we'll see what that looks like for you. So, hi Aurelia, so great to see you again. So just go ahead and relax where you are. Again, you may be more comfortable sitting with your spine straight in a chair with some back support, feet placed on the floor. And you can go ahead and just relax your hands in your lap and go ahead and close your eyes. And just taking a few deep breaths. Inhaling through the nose. And exhale. And again, inhaling through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. And one more together. Inhaling. And exhale. And this morning, when I was tuning in, preparing for this meditation, I really saw in our chest area, kind of from the center of our being, this ball of light. And I want you to just tune in to how this area of your body feels, your chest, kind of your heart center. And just notice any sensations. Notice if you're relaxed or tightness. And just go ahead and let this fall away. What I saw this morning in myself was this ball of light in the center and allowing the ball of light to generate its own light and allowing those to be like ocean waves that come from the center of your chest and just out, falling down upon your shoulders, out of your body, generating from the center out. From the center, rolling off your shoulders. From the center, rolling out your chest and down your legs. But allowing this movement of energy to be part of the cleansing to your ego. So just feeling how there are areas in your heart where you may have taken in messages from others about who you are. Possibly even things that you've taken into your heart that you've claimed as your own, that you've made you. And let's just allow a minute to reflect on this, if anything comes to mind. Some of these qualities, and they might be positive, they may be neutral, they might be slightly negative, but really the things that you've kind of built up and created to help create your personality and your story to yourself, of yourself. And just as you get in touch with these things, these aspects, as you tune into your heart, just get in tune with these qualities that you've taken on as part of your self-definition. And as you tune into that light energy that's at the core of you, that's inside within your chest, go ahead and really let that energy be generated from this ball of light and flow out of your chest. May even come out of your throat, out of your mouth, this energy. and let it dissipate as it moves out of you, like ocean waves of light, releasing. Breaths on your own as you let this healing work wash away some of those qualities, the qualities that have helped you to define who you are. But knowing now that you're safe and that you can let go, that you won't lose yourself because there's a self there that's deeper that we're going to begin to tune into. And so these qualities, as you breathe them out, you may even want to speak them out. Really let this light move into them and wash them out of your system. Breathe into this, letting each breath cycle wash away your ego. Wash away the definitions. Wash away the construct of who you are. Working with the breath to really tune in and wash out. And as you feel these qualities dissipating, perhaps you experience feeling a bit more free to be who you know you are. And so returning back to this light in your chest, I want you to see it transform from a ball to a rod that has its core at the center of your chest and grows as a light rod out the crown of your head and down through the base of your spine. And just take a minute to let this come alive, connecting into the heavens and into the earth with the core at your center. Breathe into this rod of light through your body. It's almost like a reflection of your spine through the very center of your body, running out of the crown chakra in the base of your spine. And just tune back in to the source at the center of your chest. Allow all your focus and attention to be there. To be in the center of your chest, perhaps even a little lower in your belly, the solar plexus area right above your navel. And as you tune in and you feel your whole body relax around this beautiful rod of light, and you feel the intensification of it, this brilliant light at the core of your solar plexus, at the core of your heart. This rod gets brighter, lighter, more white. And here you begin to tune in to who you truly are. This is a part of you that holds true wisdom, your system, over your perception, over your sight. This is the part that holds the wisdom to have compassion, compassion on yourself, compassion on mistakes, compassion on areas that you judge or don't like. Compassion on others. This is the kind of compassion that results in real understanding, understanding yourself, understanding others. And thus love is generated. The self is the part of you that embodies love, that knows that love is the way, that is in tune with giving and receiving love. This is the you that is innately creative, creative in heart, creative in mind, creative in doing, creative in giving. And just tune into these qualities as you allow this rod of light to grow, to stabilize you, to be a beam, a reminder of what you can come back to. Breathe into it again, into these qualities, into the light within. And just take a moment here to give thanks to your system or to the particular qualities of self that have shown up for you. Really thanking these parts of yourself for the reminder of knowing who we are. And my prayer for you and for us is that we move forth in this week in alignment with the divine self, in alignment with your great potential, in alignment with your wisdom, and may it be the filter through which you experience this week, through which you experience interactions with others. Love may radiate into and from your heart and be a part of all interactions. And that too, in this week, you really take some time to tune back into these qualities that are your divine nature, your divine radiance and self. And perhaps you make a promise to yourself in this week that you'll visit with this part of you, even once a day for just a few minutes. Often people find it helpful before bed or just waking up so that you don't have to remember a time to tune in. That tends to be easy for people. Just ask within and see if your system would like this from you. And if it's something that you're willing to give to yourself, to just tune in to these divine qualities and to your divine nature once a day, each day this week. And just bring your awareness back into the fact that you're sitting where you are, that you're in the surroundings that you're in. You can wiggle your fingers and toes to just bring yourself back into your body. You're welcome to open your eyes. Hi, Michael. Had to see if we had any other additions arrive, and Arif and Aurelia. I'm so glad to have you all with us today. For those of you watching the replay, please like if you like. And for those of you who are with us in this group, I wish you many blessings in this week. And again, look forward to a lovely day. Bye for now.